Put your children to bed.
Kids don't need to hear what's about to happen.
Hot crack has returned.
HBK, the lady lover, the king of pleasure.
It's the most hated Ock, baby.
Oh, please say the baby.
You tuned in to Pie Crack.
8-Bit Paul,
AKA Five the Fresh.
Pod cracking this bitch.
Yo, it's your boy Matt, the Mad Titan.
We the Blurs with attitude, and this the party dude.
Barely.
Anybody else I talk to about this shit, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's why Pod Crack must exist.
Pod Crack, real raw and unmotherfucking cut.
Welcome to Pod Crack. It is none other than the heartbreak that is known to make these bitches' legs shake. Yeah, I mean, and as I look around the room to the Legion of Doom, I see some of the illest, the latest, and the greatest. First up, none other than my brother. You know him as the documentarian, huh? The modern day Socrates philosophies. You know what I mean? Breaking it down for you, man. Letting you know about this this public tiff between two modern day poets. I refer to none other than the host of Ock Sampson Speaks. Ock, baby. Ock, please say, what's a more heartbreaking crock of shit, right? That Frank Abagnale was lying about the events of Catch Me If You Can, or that Frank Dukes lied about the events of Bloodsport?
It's clearly Frank Abagnale. Right? Fucking Frank Duke's story wasn't even believable, nigga. I went to a secret fight that nobody knows about, right? And I beat up 15 other motherfucking martial artists, nigga. Where'd you learn to fight? That's not important, buddy. My brother died, I watched him die, then I became a fighter, nigga. That's all that matters, nigga. I fight real well, trust me. You have any footage? What is footage, nigga? We're talking way back in the 1982s, nigga. Before we had any film, nigga.
It was a secret fight, man.
Nigga, they've been documenting shit like this since the 1960s, nigga. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? You don't understand, nigga. It was about honor at the time, nigga. Did you make any money? No, nigga. The money we got paid in blood, nigga. It was a blood sport. Yeah, that's even what we called it. It was blood sport. Nigga.
Yo, man, his whole body belonged to the U.S. government, man. He was a killing machine. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting unsanctioned in the underground, in the bowels.
He had to hide it. He couldn't let nobody know. They would have gave him dishonorable discharge from the army, where he earned 16 medals, man. All for spectacularly tremendous violent kills in the line of duty and shit. Nigga.
Barehanded kills, you feel me? Barehanded, my nigga. Oh,
putting
shit.
down his guns and run up on the fucking front lines.
Nigga never opened his gun locker, my nigga. What are you talking about?
Your best friend is your gun, and your gun is your best friend. Not me, sir. Drop and give me 1,000 till your best friend's your gun, buddy. Slow down. Not too quick. That's the quick. God damn it! Here's a medal. Yeah, that was the quickest 1,000 push-ups I've ever seen in my life.
They couldn't find his Shidoshi, man. Huh?
Yes.
No one knows. There's no father to his style, my nigga.
None
Nobody
whatsoever.
knew how he learned Demock, the death touch. Come on, man.
Yeah, when he rolled his hand in the glass, my nigga, it was innovative, my nigga. It was fucking innovative, man. Niggas was dumb. Can we just say that niggas was dumb in the 80s? They was literally the Mick Dojo shit that we all laugh at now. Niggas in the 80s was like, God, see, you can really do that shit, my nigga. The fucking realism, my nigga. All you gotta do is jump kick a nigga in his medulla oblongata, nigga. It's over.
My nigga, if you hit a nigga right in his solar plex, my nigga, you will liquefy his heart, my nigga. You did not know that?
It's pressure points, my nigga. That's all it is.
It's all
you just gotta learn the fucking pressure points.
It's an intricate system of pressure points, man. That's all that human body is.
What are you fucking working out for? All you gotta do is learn these fucking pressure points. You eat whatever the fuck you want. But come here, let me show you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. And Frank Abagnale, what is his name?
Abagnale, not Abagnale. I remember the little classroom scene, man, when he pretended to be the teacher, man. Allegedly.
That story you in your heart wanted to be true, my dude. I needed that story to be true because I'm like, somebody could do this. You could do that. I mean, it was 1950s. It was way back in the 1950s.
The world was open, right?
It was an open world
as
game.
long as you had pounds of white flesh, you know what I'm saying? You could walk in.
And he was white as they come, my nigga.
You could walk in it. Yeah, you could walk in the airport and say, "Hey, will you be paying for a ticket?" No, I'm a pilot. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then
Well,
get
all right,
found out
this way.
and go a town over, nigga. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
And be a doctor, nigga.
Yeah, nobody knows, man. It's a whole
Not a
different
soul.
thing, man.
Not
And
a
then you
soul.
go 2 towns over and watch
Yep.
3 episodes of Perry Mason. You're a lawyer now, brother.
You were a lawyer. No, he actually passed the bar, man.
He actually passed the bar now, man. You know what I'm saying? How did you do it? How did you do it? I studied like hell. All right, man. Listen. Hey, man.
Hey. Yeah, nah, you wanted that story to be true. You wanted to believe in your heart and soul someone could do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like the nigga who wanted to believe wrestling was real. You know what I'm saying? I'm still holding on. I didn't realize it was fake till maybe the last 5 years, man. Like, I was holding on to that one.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
I gotta be a man. It don't help to hide, my nigga. Yeah.
A real American. As we pass it along to a real American, all right? It is the Matt Titan. M-A. 2 T's. It's Matt. Hey, Matt, tell me why Paul is afraid to watch X-Men 97.
Wait, he hasn't seen it?
Not an episode.
Oh my God. Yeah, he hasn't seen it.
Let's speculate. Let us speculate.
How is that possible? He's over like Ox House enough to like catch it through osmosis. Like, how is that possible?
You know what he said? I said, yo, how haven't you seen this, my nigga? He said, I don't have Disney Plus. I said, nigga, what the fuck? And I looked at the 75-inch screen TV that's on a still picture of X-Men 97. And this nigga said, I mean, I guess I could watch it here. I was like, nigga, you over here for 8 hours a day, buddy. Every time I turn around, you in this crib, nigga. What is going on here? Niggas leaves food in my refrigerator now.
And he was, as he dipped his head out the refrigerator and had a comically huge sandwich. Oh my God!
Oh, you friend, buddy on Pelton, drinking my last can of cactus juice and shit.
Oh man, that's such a heartbreaking tale. Taylor's oldest time. Gentlemen. Today, I brought you here for an episode 1 week in the making. Matt, there's a lot going on in the world right now. James Gunn, the captain of the new DC universe, he decided to debut the look of Superman, the new look of Superman, the boy in blue, the big Boy Scout, in not a bang but a whimper, in a Instagram post where the nigga looks disinterested, and like he's been Superman for 92 years, and he's dead inside. What say you?
Man, when I saw that, I had to ask. I was like, "Yo, is this official?" Like, there's no way I thought that was real. There's no way, right? Like, and here you go. Like, yeah, it's official. Like, it's James Gunn's at. Wow. I'm almost as disappointed as Superman.
First of all, for those who haven't seen it, the man is sitting there. The man who's faster than a speeding bullet is slowly putting his boots on,
And,
while the world falls apart outside. And
he's just one of us, man. He may be faster than a speeding bullet, man. But god damn it, he puts his boots on one leg at a time. You understand what I'm saying to you?
if he was just a slob like one of us, that's why his outfit is wrinkled.
What if God was one of us?
What?
I'm sure he might use that song in the fucking preview, eh?
Listen, now I know that this man Ak is no friend to the Kryptonians. But what does that tell y'all about the tone of the new DC universe, movie universe?
It tells me that James Gunn has way too much power, right? Because someone should have checked him on this, right? So you decided that you didn't want to bring back Henry Cavill, so you go get a nigga who looks exactly like Henry Cavill, and then you put him in a muscle suit that barely fits, and it's obvious while he's sitting down, and then you take an unflattering picture of him and you use that as your first still from the movie. You, sir, may be used to making weird films and making them popular. I don't think you're used to taking popular films and making them weird, which is exactly what I think is about to happen. Yeah. Somebody should pull his coat.
Yeah. It's unfettered power. You know what I mean? It's unchecked power, and it's dangerous. Don't want it in my schools. Don't want it in my town. He looks horrible. This guy looks horrible. The suit does not look good. Which, listen, I don't know what the movie's about. It probably is every Superman storyline you've ever heard and thought was cool.
It's Brainiac.
It's Brainiac. It's fucking Lex Luthor. It's fucking Shrinking Man or whatever. It's a bunch of shit, right? It's fucking Starro and shit. Is the fucking red herring and all that. But yeah, it looks bad, man. It looks bad. The nigga looks disinterested. The suit looks damaged. Like, you got to give me the hero shit first, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. Like, don't give me the nitty gritty first. I don't want it. And then I see that the draws are back, which, it's not 1930, I think. So, like Batman used to have draws too. He don't have them no more. Let's get the fuck out of that. So,
no, a lot of people want the draws to come back.
A lot of people want the draws back, man.
A lot of them people ain't never made $1 billion movie though. A lot of the people are unexperienced with how marketing works. I don't think this is an indication that the movie's gonna be bad. It's just an indication that James Gunn's instincts aren't built for movies like this. And I think the modern he's a person who deconstructs the superhero.
Yeah.
Just much like the last guy that had it. If you don't respect the foundation, like Superman's supposed to be happy, exuberant to be a hero. I don't like him, but I'm not gonna like him if you make him brooding or sad or lazy or fucking resentful. And I'm not gonna like him if you make him happy. So who are you pleasing here? Go after his fans. Make him the Boy Scout. I think that's what y'all want. So just do what works. What do you have against doing what works? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, James Gunn is just not the man for this job, my nigga. And Matt, what do you think, sir? How do you feel about the way these boots fit into these long pants?
Yeah, nah, man, I hate it. It's coming out limp. Like, it's the limpest thing you can come out, man. Like, I don't ever want to see Superman sitting down, let alone putting on his booties. Like, looking like he's, like, kind of, like, depressed. He doesn't want to do it. It is not a good look, man. Like, I don't know how you botch a Superman poster. Like, you just, you can tell a 4-year-old, hey, sir, I thought Superman. And it's like, all of it's gold. It just works. The hand on the hips, like, looking up. Like, just like a confident look, not the depressed like weird look where this like lasers in the background and Superman's making sure his fit's good. I hated it, man. Bizarre.
That's the question, right? Would this be? Would you believe this on a poster, man?
Maybe from Mega Mind. Maybe if he was playing Metro Man, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. You know, this guy, he's done.
He
He's out of
doesn't want to do
retirement. That's
this
the whole
anymore,
thing.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I get that from the poster.
It's a sad day when Homelander is just a little bit more gleeful in his it's conquesting you. It's terrible, man. It's pretty fucking terrible. From superhero.
Homelander, I gotta say this. Homelander also like completely botched his reveal. I don't know if you saw the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer of Homelander, but
Yes.
that was the weirdest thing I've seen in a minute, man. Like when you think of Homelander, I don't think about him like viciously like lapping up milk with his tongue. Dude, like I understand you did it that one time. But that's not his entire character, man. Dude,
well, I mean, but
that.
they couldn't. Their hands were tied because I don't think they requested. From the sounds of it, they didn't request Anthony Starr to do the voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were limited in the Homelanderisms that they could defer to, which they got my man for Omni Man, but they didn't get Anthony Starr for Homeland, which is a little it's a little lazy on Mortal Kombat's part. You know, so maybe they'd spent their whole budget on getting Jean-Claude Van Damme to do.
Oh, some of the worst line reads ever.
horrible line reads for Johnny Cage.
Yeah. Oh man, that's probably one of the worst. But yeah,
Comes full circle. Frank Dukes.
Put up your dukes. Okay, USA. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? You gonna tell me Bolo didn't exist, my nigga?
Definitely didn't exist. That nigga doesn't exist in real life. It's been CGI this whole time. Like, what nigga has traps that big? Fuck out of here. Right?
My nigga, hey man, listen, man. I'll be honest with you, my nigga. Bloodsport existed, my nigga. I don't care what the history says.
You don't care what the evidence has to show?
No, I don't care, brother. I don't care.
Did
You
you
know
hear
what I'm saying?
about? Did you hear about them doing a prequel to Kumite?
Oh, please tell me about
A
it.
prequel to Bloodsport. It's called The Last Kumite, starring David Yoon, nigga.
David Yoon, where do I know that name from?
Cause that's Bolo Yoon's son, man.
Ah, wait a second. Hold on, wait a second. It's from the Bolo side, my nigga.
Yes, nigga.
It's from the point of view of Chun-Li.
It's from the point of view of fucking the white nigga from Cobra Kai and shit.
So here I was, just your average rice farmer. You know what I'm saying? And I was forced by my nation and my flag to be in this secret tournament. And here comes this American, just with his American imperialism, punching niggas in the nuts.
Doing put fucking glass on his face.
He massacred that tournament. Nobody was ever the same. It was a tournament with rules. He came in with no rules. Yeah, listen, I buy it. I buy a ticket to that shit, nigga. I'd buy that for $1. I'm just saying.
Hey, it might cost $1, sir. So that shit can be found on YouTube.tv or some shit.
They can put some respect on Tubi's name, man. So, in other Sharkanery news, we got one episode left until the end of X-Men 97, gentlemen. One episode left. What do we feel about the state of the fucking thing?
at risk of having to change my opinion later.
Nigga, it's a tread lightly.
It's perfect. There's no flaws. Nigga. I loved every second.
Oh,
I can't imagine anybody's point of view that would have less than flattering things to say about this last episode.
I mean, how could we even make this better at this point? Like, I feel like the only way to make it better is to bring in Jonathan Majors as the voice act King the Conqueror in the fucking X-Men universe.
The word perfection
hold
is
on. You wanted to bring Jonathan Majors as I thought you were gonna say you could bring Jonathan Majors as Victor Timely. Man, that would be the best thing to do. Have an animated Victor Timely come back, like doing his best Victor Douglas. Oh my God, yeah, that'd be the crescendo to this.
Do you know about time?
Would you say that the X gene is that's how long it takes Bishop to tell them how the future is. Oh, I'm snatched back in the time and shit.
Oh God! Listen,
He fit right in, man. All time
Listen,
travelers are bumbling, stumbling idiots, man.
all of them, the whole lot of them, man. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I have no qualm with this show in the slightest, one of the things that made me just shake my head in sheer disgust was the mention of a nexus point in time, and
Yes.
these people, they just can't get off of this sinking ship, man. Like Marvel has to mention multiverses and time travel and slipstream. I just stop, please.
And that's not even how X-Men's lore works. Like, you're in the X-Men universe. We're not in the Marvel universe. There's no fucking nigga. We watched them change history 6 times. Nigga, what are we talking about here?
They have 2 time travelers on their team. Yeah.
We just can't change it. Oh, there's been talk of Nexus points. Fuck out of here, Beast. Who was talking about it, nigga? Who was talking about it?
Points you can't change. Like, all right, Team Gold, the time traveler, Jean Grey Wolverine. Team Blue, the other time traveler. He's like, oh, what?
How about you travel to before that time period, nigga, and tell them don't go over there, nigga.
Hey, this party y'all having on Genosha, don't send the invites out.
Oh no, all of time is disappearing now, nigga. The fuck out of here, nigga.
Nigga, flatten the fucking DJ's tires, my nigga, before he gets to the airport and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uncall his Uber, you know? Like, what the fuck? I think you can't travel to this one point in time. I think there's 1,000 other points you can travel to that could affect this. I got you. All right. Yeah, my nigga.
Stupid. It's so well thought out.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to connect a cartoon to the MCU? Because anybody tell me that? Can anyone tell me that? Can the cartoon just be its own thing? It's a fucking who's going to confuse the two?
That dumpster fire needs more lighter fuel, man. So what better way than to connect your popular property right now, your most popular property, with some old bullshit?
Well, let's hang this albatross around your neck. You guys are doing well. How about the connect to one of our worst performing properties?
How about we put a hole in that boat? Yeah, it's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Matt, what say you, my friend? What is what's the part of the name of the 3-part series? What's the name of these last 3 episodes?
Something is extinction. Tolerance is extinction.
Tolerance is extinction part 2. Matt, what say you?
What? I got a slight issue with
Oh, you're coming in a little choppy, sir.
You have a slight issue, man. I would say after episode 5, after the Red Wedding, like, it was kind of bumpy. And then the last episode happened, and man, it kind of derailed it for me, man.
No, Matt.
I don't
Listen, I'm standing up for this. Standing up for this here pod crack. Matt will not hurt us anymore. All right? No, Matt, I have been every Wednesday morning. I come home, I sit on the floor, Indian style, Native American style. You know what I mean? Huh? And I'm transported back into time, right? And I'm watching the days of old. You know what I mean? And are you telling me Rogue going on a fucking bloodlust spree? Or the fucking the Legion of Bastions human sentinels? Are you telling me that this was all for naught? Is that what you're telling me, Matt? You telling me I didn't love it the way I loved it?
Oh man, all right, man. So I'm gonna say it like this, man. All right, after episode 5, peak.
Hold
Awesome.
on. Hey Matt, your phone is doing something funny.
Oh no, is
There you go. You're good now.
Marvel coming after me? Okay.
Yeah, they scrambled your code, brother.
Delete my thumbs down. Look, man, like, okay. So I got some issues, I got some nitpicks and stuff, but the main problem that I have with the X-Men, right, is that shit makes no sense. The X-Men are a bunch of just fucking weird coons, man. They are the worst people out there. If you were to replace anything with race, they are the feds. They are running to the feds. They're the house slaves. They are the worst humans possible. They are doing mutants a disservice. And that's the character. That's the X-Men. Like, tell me when I'm watching this, right? And I'm like, all right, man, it ends in an episode and say, Magneto's right. That's like, yeah, he's right. And he saves the X-Men from getting eviscerated by a bunch of bastards. First thing out of X-Men's ungrateful mouse. Damn it, Magneto started a war. It's like, no, you know what started a war? Killing mutants on an island. Like, blowing up an entire island's worth of mutants. That's what started a war. You know what else started a war? Like, having a bunch of voluntary people turn into Sentinels to then, like, turn an on-off switch to go kill mutants. You know what started a war? Killing mutants started a war. You know who ended a war? Magneto ended a war. What is happening right now? Why are the X-Men wrong every time when it comes to stuff like this? Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Seeing Professor X, I basically crawl around to the president like, oh, this is a mutant crime. Let's let us handle him, boss. Please don't hurt him. Let's let us mutants handle it. You know we disposable. I'm like, yo, what is this? The only argument you can say is, you know what? Magneto might be taking it too far. I wouldn't say that, but I'll be like, he's taking it too far. It's the human's problem. Why does a bunch of other mutants have to step in and be like, let us handle it, boss? Like, why? Why? Just don't do anything. Be like, yeah, Magneto is like, he's gonna, whatever, turn off electricity somehow for hours. Yeah, I mean, you guys did blow up like thousands of mutants, kidnap him, and of course, what do you think was gonna happen? It's not. I can't believe this. It's our problem to deal with. Like, what? No, it's not. They're always wrong. This is like problem with the X-Men though. This isn't necessarily a problem with the show because the show's taking it from the comics. The X-Men are just addle-minded. I'm watching in every media. I'm watching movies where in like X-Men 3. They're walking around shooting mutants and healing them, turning them regular. And it's like, okay, replace that. Can you imagine if a group of like, I don't know, Klansmen are walking around shooting black people and turning them white, like, we're curing you. That's a problem, right? Who comes to stop Magneto from stopping that to happen? The X-Men. Like, here comes the Coon Patrol. I'm sorry. Are they killing mutants? Well, we have to let that happen. It's like, guys, no, you don't. If Magneto wants to defend mutant kind, stop standing in his way. What is going on? I read a comic where Magneto goes to the Avengers mansion. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm here to bury my daughter, Wanda. Assemble! It's like, what is that? Just let the man bury his daughter. Why are you beating him up? What is, like, why are you guys wrong all the time? in this one, in like X-Men whatever, 94 when it came out, first episode introduces Magneto. He's just like, all right, Beast, I'm gonna get you out of prison. Nope. Like, I'm gonna stay in prison. Like, I'm gonna fight you, Magneto. Guys, they're making Sentinels to kill mutants. You know, you don't have to agree with them, but get out of his way. What are you doing? I don't understand it. So maybe you guys can help me understand why the X-Men are wrong all the time.
Are you saying that Martin Luther King was wrong, Matt?
I'm saying if back in the day they invented 100-foot-tall robots to round up black people, and Martin Luther King was MLK was standing in Malcolm X's way, like literally, hang on now, like let's hear them out. Yes, he would be wrong, dude.
Are you saying that maybe in this instance, you know what I mean? In some instances, this turn the other cheek philosophy, that they are testing the elasticity of the turn the other cheek mentality. That's
I don't know what more you need. We're
Matt,
watching like kids looking at Magneto, be like, I'm sorry, he's just in German, I can't protect you. Gets eviscerated, gets captured, everybody dies. The X-Men members of their own team are dying. And the next scene is Professor X on hands and knees, like begging the president, like for them to handle it. Yeah, they're wrong. Absolutely. Like I can't wrap my head around it.
Matt, have you heard this saying? They fear what they don't understand.
For the X-Men, they
The
don't understand
humans,
like how to defend themselves. Is that where we're going?
if they could just make the humans understand, then maybe they won't fear us anymore. Right? That's all. That's what they're trying to do.
Cable came back from the future and told them exactly what would happen if they do what they're doing. If we stop Magneto, Bastion's plan is going to come to fruition. The humans will flourish. We will be slaves. Got it. I just want to make sure you guys understand that.
Wait.
Bastion quite literally is going to make us. There's no allegory for black people. He is quite literally going to make us slaves. Got it.
Wait.
Make sure you understand that. Hey, Magneto! Everybody, let's stop him! Like, what is happening?
Wait, objection, Your Honor. Sorry. This nigga's out of order, man. He can't bring in the future crime. Listen, fucking Cable and Bishop are with fucking non-trustworthy narrators if I ever heard one, man. Like, niggas is not explaining clearly what's gonna happen, man. They said, so we're great. We're in a dystopia, and then the Cable said, actually, it's a utopia.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Fucking great. Let me tell you something. I've never seen a better future. I've seen a lot of futures.
Flying cars. The loan is abolished. Like, it's absolutely wonderful.
It's fucking beautiful. You like it. We got
The ozone layer is restored. Dogs and cats walking together.
I heard you like video games. How would you like to be a video game? In the future these humans crafted. Boy, I tell you.
Okay, so that probably, so you're saying that probably incited Professor X. He's like, oh, okay, we have a nice place and they feed us? Well, scraps, like under the floor sometimes. Like, boy, that sounds like a good, like, yeah, I can't, man.
Your human's lapdog, basically. Dog is man's best friend. I've been saying it.
I see. I told you. Greener pastures are ahead. The change gonna come, if you will. The change gonna come, man. Well, I was born by the river, man. You may have a point, but that is the duality. That is, it's a little out of place at this point because now we're done marching, right? I think in 1992. We were all still, enthused about the way Martin Luther King preached and all that shit. Then when you get a little older, you realize that Martin Luther King's biggest regret was not telling us some other shit to do. He's like, I wish I would have taught them independence and freedom. It basically leaned a little more to where Malcolm X was. And Malcolm X towards the end was leaning a little more to where Martin Luther King was. And X-Men is still caught up in the duality. And the further it goes, the more you have to say, hey, nigga, why don't you think this through a little bit more, my nigga? Why don't y'all have a meeting of the minds and not the kind that creates fucking onslaught and shit, nigga. How about y'all just talk it out and come to some type of compromise? And what better time than when Magneto's the leader of the X-Men, but fucking Charles was off getting them intergalactic draws.
Oh
and,
yeah, let me started on that. Yeah.
and only came back when I still don't understand how he got the fucking message that Gambit died. Maybe fucking maybe Bastion sent that since that nigga's just such a master planner. Maybe he sent it out over there to get him to come home so he can use that against him or something. I don't
It's
know.
a power guilt, man. Like Gambit his soul went across the universe and been like, you're over here eating mental apples and teaching mental class. Like, no. You need to go back home.
Nigga
So-
literally pledged allegiance to the Galactic Alliance and shit of the Shi'ar.
Yeah.
Which, if you think about it, we're just slave traders. So, yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe this nigga Charles Xavier has a kink for fucking leadership. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he feels there is one superior race and shit.
He's a bootlicker by nature. I got you. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, Matt, you have a point.
You make a strong point. But that's not it. You said it yourself. That's not an issue with X-Men 97. That's the issue with X-Men.
That's
in general.
foundational issue.
They just have to get past that portion of it. They have to get.
I don't know, man. Like they showed us so much where like I don't understand. Like the conclusions everybody came to, like it genuinely threw me off. Where like we ended an episode with Magneto's right. I'm like, all right, he literally saves the X-Men. And the first thing out of their ungrateful mouths, that lunatic starting a war, bub. Like, I was confused. It's like, oh, yeah, Bastion? Yeah, for sure. Damn, Magneto, like, whoa, I'm sorry. Who's starting what? Like, he ended the war, you idiots. He literally just saved everybody. What are you talking about? He ended the war. And, like, the next episode, like, what do you expect from handing the keys to a lunatic? I'm like, who are we talking about here? Like, they can't, like... It was weird. And then, like, everything I wanted to say, Magneto did say, he's like, how much more X-Men you guys want to die? It's like, all of them, as long as we save. I'm like, what are you talking about? You guys are just crazy. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, to me, now I will say this. Damn it, Matt. Damn it, man. He really didn't do anything wrong for Scott to be so resentful of the fact that he was the leader of the X-Men like that. You know what I mean? I didn't feel where that came from. You know what I mean? Scott or Wolverine, man. Like, hey, while he was leading X-Men, it was okay over here, man. Like the most pushback y'all got from him is that he didn't want to go to the arcade for Jubilee's birthday.
That was pretty. I was a little upset by that. What the fuck else did they need to be doing at that moment in time? Like, let the bitch go to the arcade for her birthday. I didn't understand. I think he was too old to really even understand what an arcade was.
Nigga, that gray hair ain't a style choice, man. He's just out of touch as they say he is. Man.
What do you mean, Archie? Have you ever read a book?
Have you ever danced to Charles?
Find the most challenging like hurdles are in novels. Like,
The beast is over there. He has a point, goddamn it.
You got a motherfucking point on it. That nigga spit.
Bravissimo. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, this all could have been, but Charles was set up to not be on Earth. Yeah, I mean, so all this could have been probably solved with a thorough conversation on how to move forward. Even the whole Bastion, the way he set things into motion and all that got there, it seemed like y'all could just talk this out. You know what I mean? I mean, the whole thing. I get what he was saying, right? Humans were starting to empathize with mutants, so we give them so much sadness that they start to not empathize anymore. They start to just not care because it's easier to not care. I get the point that our favorite gay black man was saying.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of hard for me to get from point A to point B. You showed up and killed a million mutants, and the first thing humans do is be like, yeah, you know what? We'll fuck them then. I don't think that's how the world works. You know what I mean? You could say the government could try to use that and be like, fuck them. But just everybody, the whole population of America just being like, you know, after seeing all these innocent mutants die, you know what I mean? You know? I'm not saying they deserved it, but I understand. Like, no, you don't go from empathy to just fuck them after watching them die like that. In fact, I would argue, it would be proof positive that, you know, the fucking humans are doing the mutants wrong. And if you really go by what happened with the civil rights, when they actually started filming what was happening to black people during the marches, that's what got the public opinion to start switching over. Then when Martin Luther King died, it's actually the riots that occurred from that is what got them to go ahead and sign the Civil Rights Act.
Right.
So Charles Xavier dying and them just simply like, our leader died and that's it. So they never got this rights. They never got the right sign because nobody ever lashed out to say what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever did anything. So that's the reason probably why they were in this limbo. And then Bastion tried to step right in. So they tried to, you know, it was based loosely on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but it's hard to really get across all the things that happened to make it fit into this TV show. So I give him a little leeway. Although Matt makes a great point. It didn't take me out of it, but Matt does make a great point. Similar to the fucking Planet of the Apes, my nigga. It's like you're trying to make a bad guy over a guy who's basically saying, hey, if we let the humans, you know, live and do their thing, they're going to probably take back over because we don't understand all the shit that they understand. We don't have their technology. We don't know how to use their technology yet. So how about we kill them? So we can continue being a planet of apes and shit. You know what I mean? Then you got a human that's kind of like, hey, I really don't like being the subspecies that has to run around not talking and shit, so y'all don't kill us. So how about I reverse kill y'all and shit? And they got a point too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. The more you talk about that Planet Apes, man,
The more it sounds interesting.
Yeah, man, you got an old-fashioned Donnybrook on your hands, man.
Trust me, you have to glean that particular thing. That's never actually stated. You have to be clever enough to get that from out of what they're saying. But I will say this about X-Men and so on and so forth. Probably, I have a point here. Wait, just listen. Hear me out now. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, in truth, I forgot what I was going to say. It's going to come back to me. I had a good point. How they could solve all these issues.
I believe you had it, brother. I believe you.
Oh, yeah. This is what I was going to say. The reason why it's starting to not make sense is because they moved away from where they left off with Master Mold and the Sentinels. So the reason why they got away from Sentinels and shit was because Master Mold came to the conclusion. They were like, Master Mold, you were supposed to harm mutants, not turn humans into machines. And Master Mold said, doesn't compute. Humans are mutants. Mutants are humans. So you programmed us to get rid of mutants, but really all you really did was program us to get rid of humans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be the thing that made people understand that the Sentinels weren't good. In this particular thing, they're saying that humans need to evolve into robots so that they don't evolve into mutants. That is slightly, you know what I mean? Less something I can get on board with. But if they would have stuck with the logically speaking, mutants are humans, and then humans had to learn, they had to teach that lesson to the humans, then it would have made things would make a little more sense. If Charles Xavier would have said, if we can just get them to understand that we are all the same people and not separate, and then that's an overall message that I can get behind. But this whole let's just live together in harmony, then nah. If you're not, the reason why in 10,000 years or whatever the fuck Bastion said, he's like in 100 years there will be humans will be the minority and mutants will be the majority. But that's literally because mutants are born from humans. So like it's right there, but like you know what I'm saying? The point is literally right there. Like they're dancing around this shit. And they already made the point 2 seasons ago. So I don't know what made our favorite gay black man fucking move away from the point. Maybe it's so that these stories can make a little more sense otherwise, but I don't know. I feel like that fits. What say you?
The ancient scrolls say it. They say hashtag bring back the gay nigga. But no, man, it's I listen, man. I once you put the pen to the page, you can make anything the reality that you want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Although I know they had an undertaking, if you're gonna go straight from the shitty shit of the final season of X-Men '92, and the fact that the Charles Xavier was flown off world for some mysterious illness, being shot with some fucking future weapon or some shit, and you had to take him off world to make him heal. You got to get him back some kind of way. Perhaps a brief invitation wouldn't have done it. So you had to do this big bombastic thing. However, making the X-Men, I will agree with Matt, making the X-Men look like the government's mutant hit squad doesn't play well. It doesn't read well. Eh, but I don't know. We got one more. We got one more to go, man. Maybe they make. Maybe they stick the landing, man. Maybe they satisfy all minds and hearts with this last episode.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, like my problem is kind of a core problem with the X-Men, where.
Well, yes. But I mean, okay. So yes, the issue with the monolithic vision of everybody's favorite vision of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King of polar opposites, and they have no room for this. You know what I'm saying? Which what became that meeting in the middle, that meeting of the minds. You know what I mean? Like I'm all about chocolate. I'm all about peanut butter. Let me introduce you to a nigga named Reese's. All right? You know what I mean? If we put both of these mentalities together, you know what I mean? Well, then we got something. Yeah. But I think it's not so. You're right, but I think the fact of them continuously putting them in those situations to be polar opposites is an issue. Is an issue. Now that's where the issue lies. Like, yeah, let's stay away from that. We did it. We did it to death. It was what it was. But let's move forward from that. Hell, we do have 2 more seasons of this show on order, so in production or pre-production at least. So I don't know. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, man. If that don't quench your thirst, then maybe Agatha Harkness, the lion, the bitch in the wardrobe or some shit. That'll tickle your fancy, Paulus.
A lion witch with a great wardrobe. That is
That's
it's not even clever, man.
That's fucking, and it's such a dated title. It's a dated pun. It was an old joke before you told it. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. That's literally terrible, man. I don't. Disney, fix it, Disney. What do we what? I think I sent a video to the chat earlier that documented all the last year's flops, and like seven of the 10 were from Disney. What does that mean? Like in the grand scheme of things.
It means that niggas can't fire themselves and shit.
Like at this point, they're losing the gross domestic product of like small countries. Like at some point, that catches up to them, right?
No, they're Disney, my nigga. They're too big to fail, my nigga. They'll just make more movies, really. You ever found yourself like in a hole and you had a shovel, so you dig your way out of it, man?
Eventually, you're gonna get to China.
That's just how it works, and then that's when the big bucks roll in. Like,
But like, because we focus on the failures that are Marvel related, but I don't, you really you don't think about the fact that fucking Indiana Jones 5 tanked, and the fact that half of these fucking uh uh animated movies are fucking tanking. Like that's just I don't know, man.
it goes to show you that, like Matt's problem with X-Men, there's a core issue at Disney. There's an issue that, is death from inside. Something inside is cancerous. And I think I know who it is.
Pie crack exclusive, huh? Tell them about the call coming from inside the house, man.
Yeah, I mean it's not too hard to figure out. It's one young Kevin Feige.
Wait, damn, not Kevin, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, not our fearless leader, man.
Oh yeah, and also the bitch. I can't remember her name, but
Kathleen. Yeah,
her. And then the nigga who left and came back, Bob Iger, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Them niggas is not capable of doing the jobs well.
Damn.
Sorry to say.
Damn, brother. Damn.
And there's a nigga trying to take over, but who knows if he has the votes, my nigga.
Damn. Terrible, man.
And they're trying to, course correct, but I think it's just the damage has been done. Niggas don't trust y'all anymore. Whereas niggas would just go see it because it was Disney. And now those Disney people is weary.
Now, the nigga trying to take over was the arbiter of such great classics as some of Matt's favorite shows of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah.
What's the bitch, the nigga on the moon?
Moon Knight?
No. The more nigga, the quiet synonymous with the moon nigga.
You talking about Mac Tonight?
Yeah. Jackknife. The Black Bolt. The Inhumans. Once residents of the dark side of the moon, now residents of Hawaii.
Oh my god! I didn't even know that happened. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see all 3 episodes of that series? Where they take Medusa, whose hair is her greatest weapon, and make her bald in the first episode?
Oh man, and you just ran the budget on the CGI for the hair, and like, we can't do it. It's just not in the budget.
Oh,
you got to figure something out. That's their whole thing. We just can't.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was a terrible show. So yeah, no, they're doomed. They're destined to fail. You know what I'm saying? And if you go across the street, you have remorseful Superman. So, gentlemen,
solemn, reflective.
Sick of this shit, Superman. You know what I mean? Done with you, motherfucker, Superman.
Is that better than fucking apathetic Superman?
Only time will tell, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Snyder's apathetic Superman.
Yeah, fucking Paul Kent, who doesn't know how fucking tornadoes work. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. You know what I mean? Who was the?
Don't save me, Superman.
Don't save me. Don't save me, man. I'm teaching
I
you
don't-
life lessons by
I don't
dying.
want to be saved. Teach you life lessons about these hoes, Superman. Don't say.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I would like to think, I loved the majority of Guardians of the Galaxy. I I really liked his take on the Suicide Squad. Um, I would think that when he gets to play in the larger sandbox, that he's gonna do a lot of things that are callbacks and are interesting references. However, this first picture is any indication, man. It's a sad state of affairs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did
Well,
they cast what's my man name? Did they cast Lex Luthor yet?
Brainiac. Oh,
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
I don't either. I don't either. If only we were all if only we all carried around
Computers?
computers in our pocket.
Nah. Perish the thought, nigga. What do you think this is? Planet of the Apes Part 12, where the apes can actually learn how to use the technology and shit?
If you're up to the minute, Planet Apes reporting. It's baby. Oh man, listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. Matt, I know you weren't here at the beginning. But Ock told us that Planet of the Apes, the Disney Planet of the Apes, is a piece of crap.
Okay.
I think it's time to check it out, sir.
I think so too.
I think that's right up your alley, my brother.
Pretty sure he was here. Can I say one last thing about Superman?
Absolutely, sir.
You got probably have to edit this in because now I have to remember what it was. Fuck. What was I wanted to say about Superman? Like, come back to me, nigga. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, nigga.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Nicholas Holt is Lex Luthor.
Beast. Okay. All
I can see
right.
that.
Yeah. That's sure. Has Nicholas Holt been really good in anything? Because he was supposed to be James Bond too, right?
This nigga's only 34. That nigga looked 62 years old when he was Beast.
Damn,
fuck?
bro. Why you gotta be so mean, man? Yeah, man. The man did his best to fill the shoes of Fraser Crane, man. It's terrible. Didn't he didn't they him and Mystique had the love affair, but not really, because she was getting that thing-a-lang put on him by Magneto. Tragic. Yeah, I don't know if okay. Who's Brainiac?
He's in Deadpool too. I guess he's gonna be Beast in Deadpool.
Oh, okay, good. He did make a small cameo in Deadpool. Wait, you said Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 3?
Oh shit, it says Deadpool 2, yeah.
Yeah, they had the whole little. They were in the room for like a second, and then they closed the door. Yeah, good old Deadpool 2. Not quite Deadpool 1.
I liked it.
It was good. It was I can't remember my qualms with it, but I liked it. I own it, so I liked it. But yeah.
Well, you have movies you don't even watch. Don't act like you owning a movie is Resident Evil.
Listen, as I sit here and look at the double feature of Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile, both movies I've never seen. I disagree. I disagree with you. A flat.
You
Yeah,
like both of them that you never seen?
I love them. I love them. You know what I mean? Huh? Classics, right? And I die for the right to call them that. Yeah, no, listen, I own Creed 2. I own Creed 2 though. Fuck that movie.
Okay, I remember what I wanted to say now.
Okay,
You can add this back into the right part of the conversation.
gotcha.
Yeah, fucking James Gunn came out and explained the picture. He said, yeah, okay. So yeah, it was a candid photo on set. This wasn't supposed to be like yes, let's take photos for the public consumption. This was literally just a photographer they hired to walk around taking pictures on set. And James Gunn saw it, and he personally liked the photo for whatever reason, whatever he got out of the photo, and so he posted it, not realizing what kind of firestorm that was going to start.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't know how movie media works.
I think this is what I think. I think he's so used to working with obscure characters that nobody cares about that he doesn't realize like how fucking passionate people are about certain characters. So he just doesn't get it. That's probably why he didn't recast Henry Cavill, because to him he's like, "What's the difference, man? I did Star-Lord, nigga. I did fucking."
I replaced Deadshot with fucking what was Killfest or whatever the fuck is that.
Yeah. Who cares?
Oh my god! Listen, man. When you put it like that, hell, you got a point. You got a point. He didn't know the fucking Complex was gonna run it as their fucking the Complex sneaker page was gonna talk about the boots and shit. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, I get it, man, but nigga, tighten up, man. Somebody grab this nigga by the collar, man. Please. Please. I'm disgusted.
Okay. At least I think that's a pod crack.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Pleasure, all yours.
Pod crack out.
Pod crack out.
How many episodes do you think you? Oh shit! We'll say that one more time, Matt.
Pod crack out.
There we go.
You said how many episodes do I think I can squeeze out of this? One.
Nigga, you trash. You could do like 120-minute one on Planet of the Apes if you cut it up right. You could do Planet of the Apes, fucking whatchamacallit, and then the other thing. Superman, Planet of the Apes, and whatchamacallit. Now, towards the end, it gets a little tricky because you decided to bring up all three topics intertwined.
Yeah, but we only recorded for an hour, but like you were talking about me chopping up the times when we were sitting up here until fucking 5 in the morning. Hey, when's the last time you guys saw a Goofy movie?
Niggas, you better shut the fuck up before you get another episode right now, nigga. Shit. You think I don't got some shit to say about Power Line?
Well, nigga, his tour dates made no sense, man. What you mean your next closest tour is fucking California, man? Gotta go across country too. Gotta go across country trip with my father, nigga.
Hey, I'm more interested in his father cock blocking, my nigga.
Well, nigga, I'm more interested to see fucking Scrooge McDuck seats at the fucking Duckburg concert and shit, my nigga. Yeah, man.
His father wanted to go fucking fishing, nigga. And Max is like, I'm trying to get in these drawers, Goofy. All right? Just because you had sex one time, got a bitch pregnant, and then she died, nigga, immediately afterwards, nigga. Doesn't mean I'm only trying to fuck one time in my life, man. Please.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was trying to save his son from being a delinquent, man. Do you hear what I'm saying, man? This nigga was working at Kmart as the pitcher man. And he was trying to save his son the best way he knew he could, man. You know what I mean? Taking him fishing, man. Teaching him the perfect cast, brother. Who was he to know the fucking that fucking Bigfoot would spoil their plans, man? Nigga? Who was he to know that the fucking the the robots at fucking Beaver World had grown sentient and shit. My nigga. Like, come on, man.
I mean, it's called self-awareness, Goofy. All right. Everywhere you go, you fuck some shit up. I believe Max told you as much, nigga. I believe he let you know in an impassioned speech that you was embarrassing, and everywhere you did, you fuck shit up. All right? Have some awareness. He should have said, "Listen, Max, I'll teach you how to fish in the house and shit." Somehow that would have led to them. Yeah. Somehow that would have led to them exploding the house and shit.
Yeah, Max would have still ended up in the bitch's house, my nigga. Oh, exactly. Shantae.
Exactly. He still would have ended up over there getting some draws. Shantae had no right looking that good, goddammit. As an anthropomorphic dog, or whatever the fuck Goofy is, man.
My nigga, no. First of all, you ain't gonna sit up here and take fucking Goofy to task and not take Max to task, my nigga. Like, all you had to say was that you was going to see Powerline, my nigga. You didn't have to say that they was joining the nigga on stage for the last number, my nigga, because him and fucking Goofy are old college buddies and shit.
Listen, man, if you gonna lie,
we were going to find out, as we would go on to find out, this nigga Goofy ain't even graduated, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Know your father's history, my nigga.
Nigga, anybody who thought that dumbass nigga graduated was just as dumb as him in the first place, nigga. Graduated what, nigga? Clown school, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. That nigga can't walk outside without tripping and blowing up the neighborhood, nigga.
Sir. I'm just telling you, man. You know what I'm saying?
At a certain point, you go from being goofy to being dangerous, nigga. That nigga is a fucking...
a danger to yourself and society.
Others, nigga. Danger to the public. The public health, nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga trip up some steps, nigga, and fucking burn down the establishment, nigga. Goof. Pete hated this nigga because every time he came around, somebody was getting a concussion, nigga. What the fuck? All Pete was trying to do was sell some cars and buy some expensive fucking toys and shit, nigga, to show off. That's all that nigga Pete wanted to do with his life, nigga.
Oh man, it's fucked up, brother. It's fucked up. Yet Pete kept this nigga around, man. Huh? So that's what I'm telling you, my nigga. Who are the more at fault? The fool or the fools that follow him? That's all I'm saying.
Strong point. Pete Cat said he can't stunt with nobody around the stunt on. That's all I'm saying. Right? He done stunted on all his other neighbors, right? Goofy's the only one that doesn't get it, nigga. He's like, do you understand how much more this Walkman costs than the one you got? Goofy's like, no, I don't understand how numbers work. I never graduated this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga Pete was doing him, but teaching him a lesson about life. Nigga. Listen, Goof, if you want one of these shits, nigga, you got to make some money, Goof. I'm over here selling cars, nigga.
Goof, you're taking your boy on a camping trip? Check out this RV with a bowling alley on the side.
State of the art, Goof. You can't afford this as a fucking photographer at Kmart, Goof. It was a summer job when you were a kid, Goof. You have a child, nigga. Do more. Do better, Goof. Do better.
My nigga, he still had a 5-bedroom house, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, my nigga.
Yeah, that was his lady's money. She left that in the will, nigga. Bitch took one look at this nigga Goofy and said, let me go get me an insurance policy, my nigga. This nigga's
oh, the day she found out she was pregnant and shit. Oh.
Yeah, this nigga's bound to murder me by getting in the bed and shit. Nigga. Fucking get the covers stuck on his toes and strangle me to death and shit. Nigga. My wife. No one must ever know. Yeah, nigga.
My nigga. Now I want it, my nigga. I want the fugitive starring Goofy, my nigga. You know?
I'll prove my innocence, Max. I don't want you to see me as a wife killer.
Oh, it wasn't me. Motherfucker trips over the edge of the waterfall and shit.
We know it was you, Goofy. There was no one else in the house. It was fucking calamitous events, buddy. It was a coincidence, buddy. Who knew?
I never left the gas on, Mac. the bitch was strangled, nigga. The house blew up, my nigga. What are you gonna say for you?
I was just trying to clip my toenails.
Ah.
We're taking your son, Goof. No.
You'll never take us alive.
Nigga get outside the police station and start walking correct like fucking Kazi Sosa and shit, nigga. Just stop being goofy and shit, nigga. It was all a ploy, nigga.
Fuck it, Max, we're blowing this popsicle stand.
Let him go. He's too goofy to be guilty. Goofy get outside, light him a cigar that he got from Pete and shit, dude. Hey, Goof, these are imported from Cuba, Goof. Yeah, you can have one, you fucking goof.
They're imposters. You wasted your fucking money. Wait a second. What did you say?
I said, you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nah, fuck Goofy, my name. I was on Max's side in both movies, my name. Then he started turning goofy. I was like, this nigga, man.
Wait, you saying when Max started turning goofy?
Yeah, in the second movie.
Yeah. Man, Max wasn't getting no bitches in the second movie, too, nigga. That threw the dynamic off, man.
Yeah, it was over, man.
It was over. It was a wrap. Yeah,
Rapskadiddly, nigga.
PJ had the bitches, Goofy had the bitches, and Max was a fucking goof, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make no sense.
Nigga was fucking up the library and shit, nigga. Being late for class and shit, knocking over all the tables and shit.
Oh man, yeah, nigga. Where the trilogy at, Disney? You want to make some money? You see what it is, my nigga.
Oh no, please don't give him any ideas, nigga.
Yeah, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Graduation day, nigga. You feel me?
That's the last thing we need. Fucking Goofy 3 written by Ryan Coogler and shit. Goofy goes back to Africa and shit. Or even worse, goes to some unknown tribe in the Amazon and shit. Dude.
Hey man, sound like money to me, my nigga. That's all I'm telling you. That sound like money untapped. You feel me?
Goof discovers his ancestors and shit.
Yeah, and 23andMe, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Max, you'll never guess. We belong to the long lost tribe of Wakanda. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, man. That shit right.
Wakanda? What kind of idiots are you?
That shit right itself, brother.
It's right itself, brother. I actually talk myself into it, brother. These niggas trip and fall and discover fucking the rarest metal on earth and shit.
Niggas still end up on the run and shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's a comedy of errors. Niggas gonna happen.
And then Pete's ancestors try to finagle them for the medals and shit. Try to pretend they're their friend and shit. And then they get all the medals stolen, but then Goofy has to go get it back and shit. It writes itself, my nigga. And Powerline, I got an old friend that can help. It's Tevin Campbell finally out the closet and shit.
nigga, what if you figure out, my nigga, in the present day, Powerline only had one good album and shit. My nigga. Would that break your heart? Would that break your heart, my nigga? Let me just be honest with me, man.
I think I always knew, my nigga. I
Nah,
think I always knew.
my nigga. He was gonna be on top forever, man. Powerline was supposed to be on top forever, man.
What was he
Powerline.
singing about, my nigga? Like he wasn't really, you know. I don't think
My
he was
nigga, you
capturing the hearts and minds.
you had Stand Out, a hit. You know what I'm saying? And then you had what was the last song, my nigga? Because Stand Out was the first one, and the last one was got myself in my something, my nigga. Yeah, it was something, my nigga. They was all jamming though. All of it was jamming.
We were caught up in the moment, my nigga. I don't know if it was
Nah. You was a liar and a thief, sir.
Lion King had a better fucking soundtrack, my nigga. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I don't know if I'm willing to concede that point just yet.
My nigga Matt, please tell this nigga how wrong he is immediately.
Yeah, Lion King's soundtrack is definitely.
Thank you. I couldn't let you live in that delusion, sir. You would.
Nah, man,
it wouldn't be a friend to you. It wouldn't be a friend to you.
What are y'all like? Nas Savinya, Babalibi, nigga? What are y'all?
Yes,
speak?
crack juice, nigga.
Y'all speak Swahili? I didn't know.
Shit, on the weekends, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga.
Over here in the US, hey, my nigga, we listen to Powerline. You know what I mean?
Nigga, everybody listen to that song since I was a kid, nigga. I ain't never looked up the Powerline song, nigga. Let me tell you what I have looked up, though. You want to know what I have looked up? Motherfucking dum.
What is that? What is this?
Be prepared. Yeah, nigga, you already know what it is. Nigga, don't try to ask me no questions, nigga. Be prepared. All right?
You've never done that in your life. You speak in jest.
The lies, nigga. That song is fire diddly ire, nigga. Don't get me started on motherfucking Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase, nigga. All right? Stop playing with me.
What does it mean, though, my nigga? Huh?
I think if I remember correctly, it means no worries, my nigga.
For how long, though?
I believe for the rest of your days. Now, as for the nights, my nigga, that belongs to the lion who sleeps there. You know what I'm saying? In the jungle, nigga.
Nigga, a fool is the man who believes that that's a fucking philosophy, my nigga. You know what I mean?
A fool who can live off the planet, the heat of the night, my nigga. All right? You don't need much to be all right, nigga. Slimy yet satisfying, you heard?
Yeah, if you believe that, my nigga, you believe in eating fucking larvae off the bottom of a log and shit.
Slimy yet satisfying, nigga.
Full of protein, man.
Protein, nigga. If it was good for Simba, it's good for me. A nigga grew up strong, nigga.
Nigga eating night crawlers and whatnot, but nah, my nigga, I'm sorry. Nah.
I'm sure he had him a few frogs too. You know how Disney do with their evolutionary lines, nigga. Certain things are just beneath other things. Nigga. That's just how I go in Disney.
That's tragic, man. That's
good old fashioned racism and speciesism, nigga.
That's my nigga. They taught a damn lion to live off eating bugs, but what kind of lessons are you teaching?
Is that possible, Matt? Can a lion eat enough bugs to sustain himself?
Let me see how much tons of bugs every day they would have to eat.
By the fucking truckload.
I mean, if you think about it, how much other fucking competition did he have?
By the time he eats enough bugs,
lions need to eat 11 pounds of meat every day.
Yeah,
and males are around 16 pounds of meat or more. 16 pounds of meat a day.
By the time he gets enough bugs to eat, them bugs would have been ate his ass.
Whatever. They probably just developed a unique system of turning the bugs into fucking
the enzymes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They had complex machinery that could make a factory out of bug building. They bred the bugs and then fed the bugs.
They fatten them up. I got you. I got you. You know what I mean? So you got a 10-pound caterpillar. Fucking yeah, I got you. I got you. I understand.
Yeah, you ever seen Alice in Wonderland? It can happen.
No, yeah, I get it, brother. I get it. Well, gentlemen, that's some crack on top of crack, my brother. That's a crack sandwich.
Pie crack, right? Real guys talking that real shit.
New episodes weekly.
Rate, comment, and subscribe.